All right, everybody, welcome back to yet again another game review, and today we're reviewing yet again another preseason game, and unfortunately it is two Canadian teams. Sorry, y'all. I know I should be probably reviewing some American hockey games, but today's been really busy. I didn't have that much time, so I could only review this game and then a game later on tonight that is Vegas and Colorado. So yeah, Oilers versus Jets. It was quite an interesting game. No Connor McDavid, no Leon Draisaitl, no Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, no Evander Kane, no Mark Scheifele, no Blake Wheeler. More or less, the players that you saw were kind of just third, bottom six forwards like McLeod and McLeod and I'm blanking, Warren Fogle. And then the rest were really just prospects. I mean, we just saw a lot of prospects out here tonight, and that's kind of what I like about the preseason, seeing guys come in here and prove themselves. Very enjoyable, a lot of fun, and I love to see it. So let's get into it. All right, so the game was the goaltending tandem, not the game. Well, the game was Oilers versus Jets, but the goaltending tandem was Stuart Skinner versus David Rittich. So obviously there you have Skinner versus Rittich. First period, and there's a goal. It's from Nima Lanen. He scores the goal from the point, assisted by Malone. 41 seconds in, and that's David Rittich at his finest, and it is 1-0 Edmonton. There was a Warren Fogle shot that was stopped, a Dubois chance that was denied. There was a penalty against Brett Kulak for hooking. There was an Icy-Mont shot that was denied. That penalty was eventually killed off. The shots were actually working for this game. It was 9-7 Jets. Holloway shot was stopped, and then a Perfetti shot was stopped, and that ended in an uneventful first period. Really, I didn't see that many things that were interesting. Apart from the new Jets commentary host, I mean, like, he's definitely filling in some big shoes from the guy last year, or from the guy who previously did it the last 11 seasons. So obviously that is interesting. I thought he sounded all right. I mean, like, there were some names where I'm like, what? Like, that's not how you say it. But yeah, I thought he looked all right. The shots were 13-12 in favor of Edmonton after 20. Heading into the second period, the Oilers set up a play that was failed. The Perfetti wrist shot was stopped. I thought Perfetti looked really good tonight. Minalainen's shot hit the post. Minalainen also looked really interesting. Then there was a number of penalties that Winnipeg just could not capitalize on. Jason Demers, when I saw him, and I knew he was on a PTO, but I knew I was going to have the same reaction. When I saw him, I was like, what? Like, I've not seen Jason Demers in forever. And if I'm correct, he did not play last season. So, just still mind-boggling to me. He went to the box for tripping. There was a shorthanded Dylan Holloway chance that was stopped. Again, Dylan Holloway looked really good. Holloway obviously trying to get one of those top 3 winger spots for this Oilers team. He looked really good. And he definitely will make an impact coming into this season. 100%. There was a Perfetti shot that was stopped, and then another penalty, and this one came to Semerkov, and it was for tripping. So 50 seconds of 5-on-3. Then there was a Capobianco shot that was gloved. Another Capobianco chance that was stopped. Capobianco looked really good on that power play for Winnipeg. And as a Coyotes fan, Capobianco is actually a really solid, underrated power play and penalty kill defenseman, and he could do very solid on both of them. But yeah, he had a lot of shots this game. Yeah, this game. He had, like, I think 3, maybe even 4. He looked really good. The power plays were killed. I don't know why I'm bugging today. The shots were 17-4 in favor of Winnipeg at that point. There was a Holloway shot that was stopped, and then there was a penalty against the Jets for too many men, and that crossed over into the third period. Shots 20-18 in favor of Winnipeg. So Winnipeg's playing good, okay? They're playing all right. And really the only issue that was at hand here was they could not get past Stuart Skinner, and that was the biggest issue. So obviously there, that is something they want to work on. But obviously Bowness, it was his first game behind the bench, his first, ever game, not, official, but, his first ever game behind the bench. He got to see some interesting things. And obviously, I thought that the Jets looked all right at points. That second period was probably the best we've seen them. They didn't look all too good in the first, and they just kind of started dragging at the end of the third period. But overall, that second period was probably the best out of them, and I saw a lot of comments being made by the commentators saying that, he's looking for a lot of details, and the details matter. So that is something you definitely got to take into consideration there if you're a Winnipeg Jets fan. Anyways, third period, that power play was killed off. There was a Reichel chance that was denied. At this point, the shots are 26-19 in favor of Winnipeg. So obviously there, Winnipeg was kind of taking the lead, and then Edmonton took off. They just started taking off. There was a penalty for them, though. It was Borgalt for tripping. Capobianco had yet again another shot, and then that was stopped. The penalty was then killed, and that was the last we really saw of the Jets, if we're being honest. Like, the rest of that time, the Jets as a whole looked invisible. Then you just had goals after goals after goals after goals. You had Hamlin scoring to make it 2-0. There was a Niemelainen shot that was stopped. McLeod then scored. Very nice goal by McLeod. And he made it 3-0. And then Evan Bouchard with a shot from the point, assisted by Warren Foegele, made it 4-0. So at that point, it's just an onslaught. But like overall, I didn't think Winnipeg played all too bad. I thought they looked solid at points, definitely, but definitely not what you want to do. There was a Malat shot that was stopped. It was a really scrappy frame after that. There was a lot of fights, a lot of people picking stuff with each other. It got ugly at the end there, but obviously it's preseason. It's not going to be pretty. Final score, 4-0 in favor of Edmonton. Stuart Skinner with the shutout, obviously. That's why he's my first star. I thought he looked really good on some of the chances he faces. He didn't face, like, a lot of high-end chances. He faced a lot of chances that were outside, obviously, from the point. A lot of them from Capobianco. But obviously, I thought he looked really good. The Oilers' defense as a whole, I thought, played really good. Keeping those guys to the outside. They didn't give them that much in front and the home plate. So obviously there, the defense looked good. The other star I have for the Oilers is second star. It's Dylan Holloway. I thought Holloway looked really good. And then obviously there as well, Cole Perfetti I thought looked very solid. So he is my third star here. But that does it for our game review. I will be reviewing the game later tonight. That is Vegas versus Colorado. So we're not done yet with the game reviews. I want to keep flowing these out, try and get some new hockey fans into here before the season begins. We got standing predictions coming. We got 2 more season previews left. Exciting times for Nordic Nation right now, but we're going to keep working it out. Views haven't been all too good lately, but we'll get there. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you all very much for watching. For I suppose I really do appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe down below if you are new. And anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.